We are going to tell you what Roddick said about Eala-mania. And we are going to explain why this is just the beginning of something much bigger. Stay with me. Because this is a story that will fill you with pride. Philippines tennis. The arrival that stopped Washington. The moment Alex Eala walked out of the players' lounge at the Mubadala DC Open, the energy shifted. It was as if the entire city had been waiting for her. Filipino fans from Washington, D.C., Maryland and Virginia flooded the tournament grounds. They had come to see their hero. And they did not disappoint. Hundreds of fans crowded around the practice courts hoping to catch a glimpse of Eala as she trained with American Ashlyn Kruger. They waved flags. They took photos. They chanted her name. It was a scene that the tournament had never experienced before. One fan shouted, "We are so proud of her. Keep going, Alex." Another young Filipina supporter said, "She is such an inspiration. I don't even play tennis, but I love the way she fights on the court." Even the tournament security was overwhelmed. They had to carefully manage the growing crowd as fans lined up for photos and autographs. Despite the large turnout, Eala took time to sign as many autographs as she could before leaving the court. This was not just a practice session. This was a celebration. If there was any doubt about the magnitude of Eala's impact, Roddick silenced it. The former world number 1 and U.S. Open champion dedicated an entire segment of his podcast Served with Roddick to what he called Eala-mania. And his words were absolutely glowing. He described Eala's rise as a movement. She is creating a movement of a sect of tennis fans that largely didn't exist a couple of years ago. He said she is single-handedly bringing more fans into tennis in a very committed and passionate way. But Roddick didn't stop there. He also addressed the critics, the people who might dismiss the hype around Eala as just another flash in the pan. He shut them down completely. "I don't want to hear any of that. Be like, I don't care, stop talking. No. This is a movement she is single-handedly creating. Thank you." He ended with a powerful message. It went from a fun story to a very real story and a phenomenon. We should all grab it, embrace it, love it, shake it, be thankful for it. For a Hall of Famer to speak like this about a 21-year-old Filipina player, it's unprecedented. And it shows exactly how far Eala has come. The Filipino diaspora, a community united. But the chaos in Washington was about something deeper than tennis. It was about the Filipino community. Filipinos from the Washington, D.C. area and neighboring states flocked to the tournament in massive numbers. They came from all walks of life. From nurses and engineers to students and families. They came to represent. They came to show their support. They came to prove that the Filipino diaspora is alive and well. Eala herself is humbled by this outpouring of love. She said, "I'm very privileged to be able to carry my flag and to represent everything that comes with that. I'm very grateful to everybody who comes out to see me." She added, "I think it's great for them to also experience because I know a lot of them have never been to tennis events. So I'm happy also to be able to in one way or another introduce a tennis event in their life." This is not just about one player. This is about a community showing up for each other. This is about a diaspora proving that distance means nothing when it comes to supporting your own. Why Eala means so much to the Philippines. To understand the chaos in Washington, you have to understand what Alex Eala means to the Philippines. She is the first Filipino player to reach the second week of a Grand Slam in the Open era. She defeated defending champion Iga Swiatek at Wimbledon. She climbed to world number 29, the highest ranking ever achieved by a Filipino player. She has broken barriers. She has shattered expectations. She has proven that Filipinos can compete with the best in the world. But her impact goes far beyond tennis. She is a symbol of hope. A symbol of resilience. A symbol of what happens when you refuse to give up. In her sports-crazy homeland, Eala's popularity is already being compared to legends like Manny Pacquiao. And she carries that weight with humility and grace. It's never crossed my mind to ask a why, me. I think it's taken me by surprise a couple of times, Eala said. I think each time I have to realize what I carry when I'm out on court, who I represent. Her words reveal a maturity beyond her years. She understands the responsibility that comes with being a role model. And she embraces it fully. The road ahead. What's next for Eala? After the chaos of her arrival, Eala's focus shifts to the court. And the challenge is enormous. She faces Olympic gold medalist Zheng Qinwen in the first round, a player who defeated her in the semifinals of the 2023 Asian Games. It's a rematch that has been 3 years in the making. And it's a chance for Eala to finally settle the score. If she survives that brutal opener, a potential second-round showdown awaits against defending champion Leylah Fernandez. It's one of the toughest draws in the tournament. But Eala has already proven that she can beat the best. She defeated Iga Swiatek at Wimbledon. She has climbed to world number 29. She is ready. After Washington, she will compete in the National Bank Open in Toronto, where she has a first-round bye as a seeded player. Then comes the Cincinnati Open. Then the US Open, the final Grand Slam of the season. Eala is defending just 70 points until the US Open. She has an excellent opportunity to break into the top 20. And with the support of the Filipino community behind her, there is no limit to what she can achieve. The chaos in Washington is a sign of something much bigger. This is not just about one tournament. It is about the future of Philippine tennis. First, it shows the power of the Filipino community. Filipinos from all over the world are rallying behind Eala. They are showing up in massive numbers. They are making their voices heard. And they are proving that the Filipino diaspora is a force to be reckoned with. Second, it inspires the next generation. Young